What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How is everyone doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We've got one news story for you where we're going to talk about 4 changes to the Galaxy S23 Ultra over the S22 Ultra that probably and kind of aren't really known. And then also we're going to go and answer 2 questions at the end of the video. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Our first and only story of the day are the 4 changes that you're going to see with the Galaxy S23 Ultra that we haven't really spoken about that might pique your interest. Some of them one of them we spoke about, but some of them we haven't seen in detail either, like side by side. So this is a great little showing of information. So without further ado, let's show this. So it's coming from Ice Universe. The first one is going to be all about the side of the phone. So you can see the S23 Ultra and S22 Ultra side view comparison. It can be seen that the middle frame is widened, and we'll show that in a little bit. We'll have a better angle at that. The button is moved down and widened. So when you look at the buttons on this photo right here, you can see that the buttons are on the right hand side are moved down and they're a little bit wider, which I'll be honest, I think that's a great thing to have. It's going to be easier to press the buttons and find the buttons as well. Also, the 3 cameras on the left are larger and seem to be a little thicker. The 2 protrusions on the right are significantly reduced. So when you look at these cameras on here, he's saying that the cameras on the S22 Ultra are larger and seem to be a little bit more thicker. I don't know. It sounds like that's what he's saying. To me, it looks like the Ultra might be a little bit thicker on here. Maybe that's what he meant. Maybe he put the wrong word. And the other photo he has is from the S23 versus S22. The thickness of the metal frame is increased a little, which is in line with the data expectation. Surprisingly, the hole of the S23 seems to be a little bit smaller. So the camera hole is a little bit smaller on the S23 versus the S22 on there. So some things to think about, not huge things that are gonna probably make you buy or not get the phone ultimately, but some things to know about the phone, that there'll be some slight changes coming along that maybe we haven't really pointed out in full detail until just now. Your question of the day is, what would you like to see changed on the S23, 23 Plus, or 23 Ultra? Like, what's just a change you'd like to see across the board for these phones? I think for me, it's like, I wouldn't mind seeing a different design. I know it costs money to come up with a different design rather than just keep it the same and change some internals and things like that. And like, might ask, what would I want to see different? And this is something, especially if I'm going to have a candy bar phone, I really want to have a display on the back of the phone. Give me one so that when I take selfies, I can see myself better on the back cameras. And then also to be able to have something back here that I can interact with in terms of getting notifications and going through stuff like that. I don't need to maybe use my phone to its full capacity, but maybe give me a little bit more functionality on the back of the phone. Let me know about your dream add-on for the S23, 23 Plus, and 23 Ultra. Without further ado, let's jump into the Q&A portion of the video. Tactic is asking me, have I heard any information about the S23 Ultra getting a flatter screen? I hate the rounded edges. If I trade in my phone to get the 23 Ultra, will my trade-in value suffer because I had my screen replaced because it fell and cracked? Everything works fine. So as long as you got it replaced by an authorized dealer and they put the water resistant screen on there, you should be absolutely fine. That shouldn't hurt your trade-in value whatsoever. And then to add on to that, it's supposed to be like a little bit flatter, a little bit more refined, but it's definitely not super flat. And our last question from Jerome's asking, is there gonna be any exclusive colors on Samsung? There should be. As for what those exact colors are, I'm not precise on those, but ultimately, yes, there should be some exclusive colors that you can order in limited quantities. Thanks for your questions. If you have a question, leave it in the comments with the word question in there and then ask your question and I will see it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and we'll see you down the road. Peace.